Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Krista and you're watching The Radical Angel. If you've been watching this for a while with all of my tarot readings, it's been years and I've been promising this forever. So thank you for your patience. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I really hope that you enjoy this series. This is all about Aquarius today. So we're doing just a short and brief little nice introduction into your sun sign today, Aquarius. And I have a few notes here just for some key themes that I want to touch on. All of the inspiration that I have for doing this video are in the description box below. Some of my favorite YouTubers, in addition to a book that I'm looking at today called The Only Astrology Book You'll Ever Need. Pretty much accurate. A lot of information in there. But just so you don't have to go look it up yourself, I found that this might be helpful for you. So we're just going to look at your sign, the planet, the house, and some other themes related to Aquarius. So your planet is Uranus. This is sudden upheaval. This is sudden changes. Not the same way as 8th house, which it's like, it's going to change your life forever. And then once that's over, you'll never meet it again. Aquarius is kind of like illumination. It's the spark of genius. And I just did this Capricorn video, and I still think that there's a lot of Saturnian energy when it comes to Aquarius. Saturn and Uranus used to rule, typically, you know, at the beginning of astrology, used to rule Aquarius, and then Saturn rules Capricorn. But I do find that there's still a lot of Saturn energy, which is the taskmaster. It's very serious. There's some, stickiness around status involved, and then the sudden upheaval. So there's almost like, if you take those two planets together, it's almost like you are irreverent toward status and practicality and, governments and institutions, everything that Saturn, even the father, even authority, okay? So this is why I think that, in part, why I think that Aquarius can be considered, the rebel sign, because you're already rebelling almost against your self, or your own sense of authority, or your own sense of obligation, because there's like a spark of genius there. You need something new. You need to be different there. So that is your planet. Sudden changes, sudden upheavals, but again, the spark of genius, there's an electricity within you. I think one of your symbols actually is the, wow, there's a big plane going over. I hope you can't hear that too well. The lightning bolt, right? So that's one of your symbols for good reason. It's like, I get it, that type of thing. So like sudden knowledge, sudden awareness. 11th house energy, Aquarius, gorgeous energy. This is wishes, dreams, friends, goals. This is groups, alliances, humanity at large. Your opposite sign is actually Leo. So while you're both pretty comfortable in the spotlight, Leo does it egotistically. Leo needs a lot of feedback. Not that they would feel insecure without it, but they need accolades. Aquarius is like, even if, you know what? I'll do it more if you hate me. Again, there's this, I really like Aquarius. I think they got a lot of bad rap. They can be, but I think they do have to be careful though sometimes, like depending what structure they're in or what kind of structure they're trying to tear down, because you can turn a lot of people off by being so irreverent. You can go along to get along and try to sway people to your side. Don't be, indifferent or irreverent just for the sake of being indifferent or irreverent though. Have good reason to do that and you'll definitely get more people on your side. But as I was saying, having your opposite being Leo, you don't need the accolades. That's not what performance or, your sense of self relies on. You're A-okay all by yourself. You're a loner, a lot like a Virgo in a way. But, you're more of an intellectual loner. You're willing to go think for yourself, a free thinker, right? As opposed to, the loner Virgo, the hermit Virgo, who's willing to go within and go slow. You're pretty quick moving, being an air sign and all. So 11th house energy, gorgeous energy for you. The genius, your body part, of course, is, let's just double check here. It is the circulatory system, shins and ankles. So Virgo is the nervous system, you're the circulatory system. So yeah, everything's moving. Circulation. And again, when this comes to like information sharing, for example, this is going to go everywhere. Your information is going to be, it's going to come to you quickly, and you're able to disseminate this information very quickly as well. Your symbol is the water bearer. I think that's why a lot of people get Aquarius confused for a water sign, but you're not in the water, you're sharing it. So another way to frame this as well, Aquarius, is to suggest that you are naturally emotionally removed, which can be a good thing. And we'll look at strengths and weaknesses in just a moment around this theme. Emotional removal is very positive for humanitarian venture, for example. If you are a volunteer somewhere in a war zone, or if you are, you know, a nurse or a doctor in an ER, you don't want your emotions in charge. You don't want that to be leading you. You need that personal detachment. And especially when it comes to, you know, doing genius work or disseminating maybe hard to understand information for the masses, you're going to do that intellectually, not emotionally. So emotional removal from your feelings. You do have a lot to learn from people who are closer to their emotions. For example, your opposite sign is Leo. They are very emotionally involved. Like I said, they need the ego stroked. They need some emotional return. And they can also give it. So you have a lot to learn from them. You can even check out the Sun in Leo video if you find that helpful. And then of course, the age associated with Aquarius is the grandparent. It's the person who has been through pretty much all the phases, but you're not old yet. You're just discovering, you know what? You are okay the way you are. It's like a really nice age of self-acceptance. And so when we begin age-wise with the Aries in infancy, and we go up to the dying, the person at death's door, 12th house with Pisces, you're now able to reflect on some of the things in your life and become brighter and become more intelligent because of those experiences. Just be sure to include some emotional experiences in there as well. The modality or quality of your sign is fixed, so it's very hard to budge you. You're going to be fixed in intention, ideas, and outlook. The only thing that's going to change this for you, because you're a fixed sign, like all other fixed signs, so that's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and you, is figuring it out for yourself. So never stop learning, Aquarius. Always learn. You do yourself an injustice if you just have, for example, the same point of view or same outlook at 60 or 70 that you did when you were 20. You really need to switch things up. Don't be afraid to keep learning. Don't be afraid to be that bold, intellectual genius, and switch things up. And create excitement around it. There's a lot of excitement around this type of genius. And your attractions, you're going to be very easy to talk to other air signs. So this is air, Libra or Gemini signs. Some key terms associated with you is I know. You probably know more than anybody, and you really need to share. Your genius and your most likable trait is friendliness. You're very easy to get along with. Like I said, you're very self-contained. You don't need a lot of accolade. You don't need applause. So it's very easy to be around you. You're just your own self. But again, part of that appeal, part of that star quality is that you're just emotionally removed. So your lucky day is Wednesday, and your lucky numbers are 1 and 7. So thanks for joining me for your intro to your sign today. You can look forward to your moon and rising sign readings. Those will be up in a series later probably in the next couple of months. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know if you're a typical Aquarius in the comments below. Until we meet in the next video, take excellent care. Bye for now.